Welcome to this special edition of Art from the Margins 2020 Queensland Outsider Arts Award. For the first time ever, we're coming to you virtually. Since 2008, Wesley Mission Queensland, through Art from the Margins, its creative initiative, continues to coordinate one of the largest exhibitions of outsider art in Brisbane and in fact in Greater South East Queensland. The Queensland Outsider Art Awards bring together entries from artists of all ages and disciplines who are achieving creativity despite living with adversity and disadvantage, either from experiences of social isolation, mental illness, physical or intellectual disabilities, or even homelessness. The awards celebrate the achievement of these artists who use and create art to tell their stories of their lived experiences. I have been humbled over 10 years to meet many of the artists and hear of their stories and feel their creativity through their art. And in fact, we're filming this welcome in my office, and around these walls are 10 purchases that I've personally made because I love the colour, I love the creativity, and most of all, I love the story at the heart of each picture. Our judges this year, set with the hard task of reviewing over 250 artworks entered into this year's awards, are Dr Carol MacGregor, artist and program leader of Contemporary Australian Indigenous Art at QCA, Griffith University, and also John Waldron, arts consultant and director of Blue Sky View. This compelling exhibition provides the platform for our artists to bring their valuable life experience and showcase what belonging means to them. And belonging is the theme for this year's arts. The winning artists will receive prizes and mentorships through Art from the Margins, which allow them to expand their skills and build a professional profile while experiencing the benefits that participation in the arts can bring. Due to the challenges presented by COVID, we've had to adapt this year's Arts Awards and go online. So I'd encourage you to visit our online exhibition, browse all of the artworks entered, vote for your favourite, and hopefully purchase your favourite piece if it's listed for sale, and place it, as I have done, proudly in either your home or office. We'll also be displaying this year's winners and a selection of finalists at our Art from the Margins gallery from Monday the 28th of September all the way through to Saturday the 17th of October. Having said that, I'd now like to warmly welcome you to the official opening of the Art from the Margins 2020 Queenslander Outsider Art Awards. Thank you so much for supporting this really important platform, supporting the artists to be able to tell their stories. And at this stage, I'd say stay tuned, as we'll soon be announcing the winners very, very shortly. Thanks again.
G'day folks, my name's Peter Hobson. I'm the Superintendent Minister of Wesley Mission Queensland, and I'm speaking to you today from the beautiful Albert Street Uniting Church. The beginning of the Christian scriptures, the first verse in the Bible, it says, "And God created the heavens and the earth." In other words, God was the first artist, the first one to create. And so when artists express themselves, when they use their creativity, in many ways they're using the very gifts that God first used at the beginning. This year's Art from the Margins Awards celebrate this giftedness, this creativity. To the artists who have expressed themselves on canvas and through sculpture and through other mediums, we give thanks. For those of us who have had our eyes open to see the world differently through that expression, we are so very grateful. To everyone involved in this year's Art from the Margins Awards, a special blessing to you all. God's giftedness, God's creativity is being expressed through you, and the world's a better place because of it. God bless you all.
In the spirit of reconciliation, Wesley Mission Queensland pays respect to elders past, present and emerging, and acknowledges the important role Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples play within the community.
Thank you everyone for joining us for the debut of our online winners announcement. And although this is a change from our previous year's events, we hope that you'll enjoy browsing Art from the Margins 2020 Queensland Outsider Award entries. We also hope that you enjoy shopping for artworks online and of course enjoy visiting the gallery to view the winners and a selection of finalists in the Art from the Margins gallery. And the gallery is going to be open on the first 3 Saturdays in October as well as for weekdays. So you've got plenty of time to come and visit us. This year we received over 250 entries for the Queensland Outsider Art Awards. And as you'll see in the prize winners and in all the artworks in our online exhibition, every single artwork tells a different story of how the artist connects with the theme of belonging. So I would like to extend my appreciation to all of the artists who have entered this year's awards and for sharing their stories with us. And that's always incredibly meaningful. Storytelling and connection is particularly important as our community comes together to face the additional challenges that COVID-19 has brought us. But if what we see in these awards and in every member of the Art from the Margins community is anything to go by, these challenges can be an opportunity for growth and strength. And this reminds me of that French saying which says, I'm not speaking it in French, the more things change, the more they stay the same. So while much of this exhibition in 2020 is different, we've made meaningful changes. So I would like to take this opportunity to also acknowledge and extend my deepest appreciation to all of our generous sponsors and donors. So I'll just outline our corporate sponsors. At a platinum level is Fulton Trotter Architects, and then our silver sponsors include the FKG Group, Andrews Light Up, Ashburner Francis Consulting Engineers, and our bronze corporate sponsors are Formiga One Surveyors, Johnson & Cummings Surveyors, MRP Hydraulic and Fire Services Consultants, and RMA Engineers. On the whole, our corporate donors are Oxlade's Art Supplies and Customs Works, and our event sponsors include Brisbane City Council, supported by the Lord Mayor's Community Fund, and the Cartier Designs Creative Studio. And lastly, I'd like to thank very sincerely our individual donors, Dr. Elaine Catt and Philip and Leslie Hall. So thank you very much, and I hope that you all enjoy looking at our art for 2020.
Each year at the Art Awards, our new calendar is launched. The Art from the Margins 2021 calendar profiles artworks by a selection of artists involved in this year's Art Awards. By purchasing one of these colourful and original calendars, you'll be supporting the development of Art from the Margins art and exhibition program in coming years. Special thanks to our sponsor, Andrews Light Up, for your continued support of our calendar. The calendars will be available for sale from Art from the Margins Gallery or from our website.
I'm Carol MacGregor, and along with John Waldron, we are the judges for Art from the Margins Queenslander Outsider Art Awards for 2020. John can't be with me today for comments, but I'm doing a mixture of my own words and John's words that he's kindly provided. And I have great pleasure about talking about the winners of these awards. Firstly, Thelina Nurajanusk. She won the Wesley Mission Queensland Award for her work Deceived by Her Eyes. This work, ink on paper, was outstanding. It's a brave, accomplished work that draws the viewer in to explore a story of identity, empathy and connection. The Fulton Trotter Award was won by Leland Crudis for Erased, and this is a series of 9 portraits, photographs, that graphically document the loss of culture and identity through careless and degrading ethnic slurs. The Philip and Leslie Hall Indigenous Art Award was won by emerging artist Jenny Petrica for Joy Summer. And this portrait was outstanding in its fine lines, and knowing that Jenny was just an emerging artist, she's only just begun her practice, we encourage her to continue on in her artwork. The portrait captures the pride and strength of the person, Annie Joy, as well as that of her family and her heritage. The Andrews Light Up Award was won by Rebecca Johnson for Mother's Embrace. And this is a beautifully expressive painting of love and connection. You can feel the warmth and protection of the mother's embrace. I think we were really drawn to the the capturing of the embrace and the capturing of the movement in the painting style of the subject matter. The FK Group Award was won by Jessica Darcy for Queenslander. This sequined dress was highly engaging. It's a work that cleverly engages our attention as a celebration of LGBTIQ+ community, and yet it causes us to question our ideas of identity, culture and love. The Ashburner Francis Award was won by Glenn Brady for Butterflies. This is a raw and truthful portrait. The grey scale was used, and so the painting is full of emotion and pain that carries a sense of hope and striving for change. I think the gesterly movements in this grey scale really attracted our attention. The Youth Award for Under 20 was won by Fraser Campbell for What Am I Doing? It's a painting that represents the importance of art for individual expression and personal exploration, as well as a means for communication and connection. Through this painting, Fraser is bravely reaching out and giving voice for the many people in our community that doubt their self-worth. And the Youth Award for Under 25 was won by Jasmine Megson for Tunnel. It's a surprising use of colour shifts in this simple portrait to an engaging exploration of emotional and mental health. I think overall we're really impressed by the entries this year. There was so much diversity in the medium, the method and the scale. It took us a long time to actually judge this competition, and we really congratulate all the entries in this competition. They are truly outstanding, and I hope you enjoy the exhibition that's an outcome for this competition. Thank you.
Wesley Mission Queensland Award for Linny Noose, Deceived by Her Eyes. Fulton Trotter Award, Leland Crudis, Erased. Philip and Leslie Hall Indigenous Art Award, Jenny Petraka, Joy Summers. Andrews Light Up Award, Rebecca Johnson, Mother's Embrace. FKG Group Award, Jessica Darcy, Queenslander 1. Ashburner Francis Award, Glenn Brady, Butterflies. Youth Award in the Under 20s category, Fraser Campbell, What Am I Doing? Youth Award, Under 25 category, Jasmine Megson, Tunnel. Emerging Artist Award, Anna Jacobson, Courage to Go Outside. Emerging Artist Award, Liam Boswell, Prince. Emerging Artist Award, Sophie Callum, Woman in Gold. Emerging Artist Award, Helen McDonald, Alone. Emerging Artist Award, Shirley Gibson, The Horse. Emerging Artist Award, Rebecca King, Banner 3. Highly Commended Award, Paul Cowcott, Jump Up. Highly Commended Award, Thomas Walmsley, Belonging to Be an Artist. Highly Commended Award, Mabartha Naguta, Waterfall. Highly Commended Award, Melissa Stannard, Little Child Lost. Highly Commended Award, John Fu Chong, Inspirational Queensland Nature Landscape. Highly Commended Award, Danielle Limarche Savia, Freefall. Highly Commended Award, Alison McLean, Fat Picnic. Highly Commended Award, Cara Ann Simpson, Life Like Flowers, Return to Earth. That concludes the winner's announcement of the 2020 Art from the Margins Outsider Art Awards. I'd like to congratulate the artists on their prizes and thank the artists and community groups who entered their artworks this year. Your hard work and talent are the reason we're here today, and we're so lucky that even in tough times, we can come together and celebrate your artistic journeys. I'd also like to thank our amazing staff and volunteers for adapting and successfully implementing the online art awards and to be able to deliver this event for the artists and the community. Thank you to our judges, Carol MacGregor and John Waldron, for selecting this year's winners. Our awards and exhibitions would not be possible without the generous support of sponsors and donors. Thank you for being part of our vision to help transform the lives of those experiencing adversity and disabilities through the joy of art. Thank you everyone for joining us for our online awards ceremony. And don't forget that the Outsider Art Awards exhibition will continue to be held online and at the Art from the Margins Gallery and Studios until the 17th of October.